Hello humans, welcome back to another video. I just got a new laptop, like 9 months ago. That's not important. I'm still making this video anyway because I made the recording like 9 months ago and I don't want it to just be thrown away. This is just basically the unboxing and putting Windows 10 on it, even though I put Windows 11 back on it like 3 months later. It's because the drivers just stopped working when I upgraded the drive. It has an RTX 3050 i5 13420H, which is decent. It was 600 bucks, so it's like budget is decent. If you want me to do an actual review of this laptop, subscribe and tell me in the comments. And my dad is getting a similar laptop with a Ryzen 7 7840HS, so that's going to be a really interesting comparison. It does decently in gaming though, because if it can do BeamNG in 1080p Ultra at like more than 50 FPS, it's fine. And it can.
I gotta unbox the gaming. It's a HP. So apparently, with this oversimplified thing, it says, "Do not use a knife." Yeah, I guess. This isn't a knife. I'm not gonna be in prison for this, right? Who knew gaming wouldn't be less than 2 pounds? Okay, guys, if the display becomes stabbed, it's not my fault for once. Don't ask how I've stabbed displays before. Ooh, God, that's a mega large brick. Thank goodness it doesn't cover the wall directly. Jeez. How many watts are you? 200. Okay, that makes sense, at least. Gaming carnage. It has a warranty, who knew? It's a laptop and it has buttons? Oh my god! You're supposed to turn it on? You're supposed to press the oversimplified button? I gotta get this in focus. This isn't that heavy, actually. Rips the peel. Oh yeah, that's definitely too big to have a Mac logo on it. It didn't fail the one-hand open test. Why does it have divots in it? I get it that it doesn't want stickers, but that's kind of weird. I hate the oversimplified Windows logo. Your gaming adventure awaits. Gaming. I gotta unplug the gigantic power brick into the wall now. Apparently it has a Galaxy S10 hinge. Whatever that means. Victus by HP gaming laptop. This was $600, by the way. It was a 3056 gig. Oh yeah, that looks pretty high resolution, even though it's just a 1080p panel. I know it's Windows 11. It's been cursed with Windows 11. I'm not going to use Windows 11 on it. Spinny, roundy dots. Wind blows 11 sound. United Statesian. Shut up. No. Skip. Crap, I don't have if I do, but I don't wanna. How to install Windows 11 without internet. It literally has the answer on Microshaft. Shift F10. What? BE/ or / bypass row. Okay, apparently the website shows to do it in caps, but you're not supposed to do it in caps. That's great. So why is the notch for the trackpad there instead of, like, where the trackpad starts? That's not weird at all. Not at all. This isn't, like, thin or anything, but when you place it on a bed, it actually looks quite... United States. Skip. Shut up. Accept. Your mom. I'm only gonna have this like for 40 minutes, so my mom's 69,420. My mom 69,420. Your mom. No. Wait, that's actually less spyware than Windows 10 has. Weird. No. Hi. Great for you. This might take a few minutes with the with the little blue going everywhere. The chin is immaculate. Whoops. Ooh, it can't install the bloatware. Let's go. What is that background? It looks kind of cool, but I don't like it. You lied to me. You had more than half battery. Why didn't you let me wake you up? Okay, I'm gonna install Windows 10 on this. Because that's how Mafia works. So, it was easier than I expected it to be. I installed Windows 10 on this.
Your keyboard is set to US.
Shut up, Cortana.
You also type with
No.
Now let's get you connected to
No.
Just so you know.
No.
Type what you want to name your account.
I'm not trying to dox everything I have.
And one more time to make sure we've got it. Now you can set up 3 security questions to help you reset your password if you forget it. Soft recommends. Go ahead and review them.
No. No.
When you're ready.
No. 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 How do I scroll down? I know there's more than this. What? There's only 6. When?
Hey, look. That's
No.
almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
No, you'll never help out. You've been deprecated like 5 years. Hoy! Windows has been dirt. We're getting everything ready for you. This might take 70,000 years. Oh my god, it's bloatware-atron. Oh my god, it doesn't have any of the normal, what's it bloatware, because I specifically didn't install that. Oh no. Can I, like, preemptively uninstall it? No, I have to turn on Wi-Fi. This is great. Or fish out his Ethernet cable, but I don't really want to do that right now. I don't care. I know Edge exists.
Okay, so I sort of forgot to have a, like, proper transition scene because apparently I didn't record any videos after me installing Windows 10. So now I'm actually gonna have, like, semi-decent thoughts. I don't know how to do these kinds of videos, can you tell? I did a couple benchmarks for this earlier, even though it's not comprehensive at all because this isn't the actual view. But BeamNG averaged at about like 60 FPS and he plays Cyberpunk 2077 at 60 FPS with 1080p high setting. I put on DLSS quality because it increases the FPS by a few, but doesn't degrade image quality at all. It actually is able to run properly because unlike the 3054 gig, it's not bottlenecked by the low VRAM. So if you ever buy a laptop similar to this, because there's versions of this with like a 2050, do not buy the 2050. It's like half the performance of 3050 and there's less VRAM. So if you like play Cyberpunk, you won't get half the FPS. You'll probably get like 25 or something. And you don't want that. If you're spending only $100 less for half the performance with a GPU, it's just dumb. If I remember correctly, this got like 11,000 points in Cinebench R23. That's really good. It's like 80% of my desktop CPU, which is a Ryzen 7 5700G. And also for Minecraft and stuff, it's able to run everything fine, but if you want to actually do proper gaming on this, which you will because it's a gaming laptop, you need to upgrade the RAM because HP and a lot of other companies with this kind of thing never put more than 8 gigs of RAM in it. And that's terrible because when I played Starfield on it, even though it ran at like 40 FPS at 1080p low because Starfield is terribly optimized, it was super duper stuttery. So for like 20 or 30 more dollars, or no, actually like 15 because it's DDR4, get another 8 gig stick of DDR4 3200 and remove all the instability of the laptop. But at that point, you might be able to just get a better laptop, but I'm not sure for everyone's market because my dad is getting one with a, like I said before, a Ryzen 7 7840HS with 16 gigs of RAM. And that's definitely worth the extra 50 bucks, but I know not a lot of people might be able to get that. For anyone interested, the max allotted memory for this kind of thing is 64 gigs, and I upgraded it to 64 gigs because it was only 100 bucks. And if you get a DDR5 laptop, you'll only be able to go up to 32, so just note that. And this one only has one M.2 SSD slot, which is really annoying. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to just have one storage slot, because when I like did a quote-unquote teardown of it, which to just open it so I could upgrade the RAM, it had the traces for a second M.2 slot, but there was no M.2 slot. So, like, HP, there's space for it, but why didn't you put the M.2 slot? It just doesn't make sense. I've been using this for the last 6 months. It's done great. The CPU has 4 normal cores and 4 e-waste cores, so it goes about to 6 cores, it's fine. So that's why it does like 80% of my desktop CPU. Honestly, like, the newer Intel H series CPUs are decent, but they're not very power efficient. So you can't really use this laptop unplugged that much. I think unless you're watching YouTube videos, which from my general experience gets like 4 hours of battery life, downgrade to Windows 10 or whatever, you have to install the HP software for the battery management, or it'll only last like an hour or two. Don't ask me why like the power management is so botched, just blame Intel on that. So if you can find the version of this laptop with like a Ryzen CPU, definitely do that, because power efficiency with those are way better right now. And also, it has Ethernet, so that's good. I think it's like gigabit, so it has no problems doing Ethernet things, except my internet isn't the gigabit, so can't. And also, the Intel integrated graphics are surprisingly decent. I'm able to play BeamNG at 1080p medium, which is the same as Vega 8. So I'm not sure if they're the same performance, but unplugged, you might actually be able to do some lighter gaming. And that's something I usually can't say about Intel graphics cards, or at least the integrated ones. They're getting better, and I hope they keep getting better, so AMD doesn't just stay on the Ryzen 780M processor, which is in the Ryzen 7 7840HS. I know I said this wasn't going to be a full review, and it isn't. This should be about it for this video, because I didn't write a script down for this, so I don't know how to transcribe a lot of this properly. Subscribe if you want me to do the full review, because it's going to be going way in depth. Because I've had this laptop for like 9 months, what I can say is the cooling is good. Just never place it on a bed. It's general advice for a laptop, but it will have a heat stroke if you place it on a bed. Otherwise, it'll be fine. This should be about it for this video. I probably backtracked to that part of the outro like 3 times, but it doesn't matter. Bye.